What's up, YouTubers? This is Richie Rage, and you're back in the cage with Richie Rage. Oh, this has been a week, I tell you. Well, we've went to Rienzi and checked it out there, and it looks like they're going to be getting an answer here soon. They did have a rally for the flag, and this post says that there was 100 residents, and from what I got told, there was about 250 more from around the area, including bikers, to temporarily rehang the Christian flag. Now, this is a lawsuit being sparked by the Freedom From Religion Foundation, and they were given the heads up by a guy that moved down there from Michigan. Now, it seems to me he knew what he was getting into, and that's just ridiculous, you know. Speaking of ridiculous, moving on, we go to Paramount. Oh my God. February 6th, they announced that the Friday the 13th movie they've been working on has been cut indefinitely. Now, from what I've been told and from what I've heard, it's because the movie Rings failed. Now, I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know if it was a reboot, a remake, or what have you. It's been about 10 years. Most people have forgotten about it. Now, basically, their budget was $25 million. And opening weekend, they made, it says right here, $13,002,632. And gross so far is $21,321,861. So they haven't even made their money back from it. Now, that's strike one. Strike two, I imagine you've heard by now that there was a Friday the 13th series that was supposed to be coming to the CW. Well, they backed out. Strike two. And strike three, there is litigation going on with the writer of the original Friday the 13th script. So that's strike three, and the movie is dead. But on the good side, right after that announcement, Halloween for next year is a go, which is just as good. I'll take it. I like Michael Myers as well as Jason. But we will find out exactly what that's about as time goes on, and we do know that John Carpenter will be the executive producer, and he said he might do the music as well. Alright, going on to another subject. At the end of this year, we say goodbye to another doctor. Yes, I'm talking about Doctor Who. That phenomenal television show about space and time that's well over 50 years old. I love it. Now, the current Doctor, the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi recently announced, quite by surprise to everyone, including the BBC, that he is leaving the show at the end of the year. He did mention that he would like to see a woman take his place, which that got speculation started like wildfire. My personal favorite on the females, Haley Atwell, Agent Carter. Yeah, that would be great. So what do you think? Who should take his place? Some people say Emma Watson. No name. Nah, well. But moving on to something more local. It looks like the CBD bill is still down there somewhere in Jackson. This is on the state level where I live in Mississippi. And, well, it's a good drug to have. CBD oil, unlike THC, it won't get you high. Now, the governor had previously signed into law a bill in 2014 that would allow CBD oil for epilepsy patients. I like that, but it could have covered more, and that's what they're pushing for, to make it available to anyone in this state. Even though federal, it'd probably still be illegal. I don't know, but that's okay. Now, the bill to enact the Mississippi Health Agency Reorganization Act, it passed 25-24, but it got held on a motion to reconsider, and then it failed. The bill died. And the next one, SB 2273, I think that one was kind of ridiculous. It requires cursive writing to be taught in schools again. Why cursive writing ever left schools is beyond me. I mean, why? Why did you take it out in the first place? Who took it out? Common Core? Common sense. And you got SB 2469, Blue Red Mad Lives Matter, which would create hate crime penalties for anyone who may harm a first responder. This passed 37-13. Now you have SB 2610, which would clarify the use of CBD oil for medical use such as seizures and other conditions. Passed 52-0. Looks like it may go to the House. I don't know. I don't see where it passed the House or anything like that. Let's see. In-person absentee voting may be conducted by a voting machine or paper ballot at circuit clerk's discretion. It passed 49-2. Now, SB 2689 would prohibit personal use of campaign funds. The Senate passed it unanimously. Good for them. SB 2842, it was to authorize mental health court intervention programs. Passed 52-0. Now, what I hear on this is it's supposed to be revenue neutral. In other words, not supposed to cost anything. We will see. SB 2398 revised qualifications for superintendents of school districts. No less than 6 years experience in A or B districts. It passed 37 to 15. I think that's good. You need someone that's competent, shall we say. Now, skipping over to the House. Let's see. School superintendents require appointment in the event of vacancy in elected office before January 1st, 2019. It passed the House and Senate and has been signed. Alright, then you got HB 228, pre-election day voting to be authorized. Passed the House, held on a motion to reconsider, and has been tabled. It was finally brought back and is received in the Senate. Alright, HB 293, school calendar. Reduced number of days in scholastic year to 170. Passed to the House floor out of committee, and it died on the House floor. I see no reason to reduce the number of days. Alright, HB 480, use tax revised definition of certain terms for purposes of distribute revenue collected from certain out-of-state sellers. In other words, internet tax. Passed to the House floor, held on a motion to reconsidered and tabled, then received in the Senate. Alright, HB 711. This might be interesting. Mississippi Motion Picture Incentive Act to extend authority to Department of Revenue to approve applications for certain rebates. Passed to the House floor, received in Senate, but not referred to committee. And it'll probably die. Let's see, Qualified Small Employer Health Reimbursement Arrangement Act. This is to create that. It passed the committee and went to the House floor. It passed 117 to 2 and is moving to the state Senate. Well, I can see where it would be necessary if the individual mandate on Obamacare stands, which my main problem is the individual mandate. But, moving on. HB 1322, light wine or beer. Authorize small craft breweries to sell light wine or beer they produce on the premises of the brewery. In other words, you can sell it out of your home if you brew there. It passed committee and the House floor. Moving to Senate, it was passed 93 to 23 in the House. Now, HB 638 is about the death penalty in this state. And that would be, in this state, lethal injection. Kind of a too easy, petty way to go, in my opinion. Now, what this does is revise methods by which it may be carried out, which involve gas chamber, firing squad, stuff like that. It passed in the House floor, 75 to 43. It looks like it will be going to the Senate. Let's see. HB 511. Prohibit travel in outermost left lane except under certain conditions. Passed to the House floor, referred to Senate on the Committee of Highways and Transportation and Judiciary B. It'll probably die. And HB 1089, DUI and Uniform Controlled Substances Arrest of Persons under 21, provide requirements before release from imprisonment. It passed to the House floor, and then it passed 121-0. And for right now, that's all on the bills. Now, here's a President's Day fact. I know it's already passed. It was Monday. But it's still officially called Washington's birthday by the federal government. Georgia's February 22nd birthday was incorporated into what's commonly called President's Day via 1971's Uniform Monday Holiday Act. I don't know what to say about that. I guess they wanted to set the record straight. Well, it looked like we came close to breaking the record for warm weather on Monday. We were just under the 82 degree mark. And, wait a minute, what was it? I got lost here for a second. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I meant to tell you, since Paramount is not going forward with Friday the 13th, the rights revert to Warner Brothers next year. So maybe we'll get a good one. Maybe they'll avoid Michael Bay and Platinum Dunes. I mean, come on. Michael Bay and Platinum Dunes. Haven't they ruined our childhoods enough? Transformers. All that swearing and everything from characters you grew up with as a child. Come on. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wow. What little I saw, wow. Pathetic. I hated it. One of these days, Michael Bay, you're going into the cage. And I'm going to rip you a new one. Well, anyway. For my producer Grace. For my younger idiot brother, who is sound asleep somewhere outside. And for that big fat Hershey kiss right over there beside you. Yeah, I see it right there. Even though this video isn't live, I see it right there beside you. This is Richie Rage. And would you please leave a like, a comment, if you would, subscribe. But as of today, for today, you are out of the cage. Later.
Thanks for watching the show today. If you enjoy the program, hit the like button, or even better yet, subscribe. If you have a comment for me, leave it in the box below. Good day and thanks for tuning in.